My hobbies, favorite things, and goals. I'll begin talking about my hobbies. Since I was 10 years old, I've had a huge admiration for American football. That's why I played it until I turned 15 years old. Unfortunately, the team was kicked out of the league permanently due to underperformance. After hearing this devastating news, at 16 years old, I decided to finally switch sports and join the school's basketball team. I immediately fell in love with the sport and have been practicing since way back then. Although when the pandemic started, all leagues were cancelled and players still today can't compete. Another one of my hobbies would be that since I was a little kid, I loved writing and adding melodies to come out with a song. Therefore, during this global pandemic, I've been trying to follow that same dream. Around 2020 and 2021, I released a song with a friend, and less than a month ago, I went to Colombia to record with an amazing producer to come out with a song that will soon be available through Spotify, YouTube, and all streaming services. One of my favorite things, I could say that it is my favorite movie of all time, which is named Good Will Hunting, starring Matt Damon. It is a movie about basically a genius who's living a rough life in South Boston, while being employed at a prestigious college as a janitor. He is discovered later by a medal-winning professor who eventually tries to get Will to turn his life around, as Will, who is the main character, begins to realize that there's more to himself than what he thinks there really is. I could talk about my goals. I guess I could say that my goal in music is to cause a reaction on every listener, but ultimately in life my goal and aspiration is to cause a positive impact on every person who has ever met me.